But one thing I did want to kind of share with you though, for sure, like one thing I really wanted to share with you is that I now have a really cool thing. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Dun! Now, no, this is not gonna take you to some super dark secret, you know, like thing. You know, it's not gonna do anything. It's not dangerous or anything. But what it is going to take you to is it's going to take you to a marshmallow. Yeah, it's a marshmallow QR code. No, and so the great thing about marshmallows, and for anyone who is new to the concept, there is this thing called Marshmallows. It's a website basically where you can send like anonymous like opinions, anonymous like, you know, messages. You can even ask anonymous questions. You can give it like anonymous like feedback and stuff. Like anything you kind of want, you can send it anonymous. Now unfortunately that is a double-edged sword, which is why I kind of like avoid it unless it's kind of necessary, because not everyone in the world has like, you know, your best interest in mind. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like, you know, especially because for better or for worse, we do end up as to some degree we are like internet public figures to some degree. So the more reach you have, the more reach and potential that you come across. But I'm sure everyone's been on the internet long enough to know that, so that's kind of what happens. But either way, like, you know, you don't have to like step on eggshells or anything when sending like anonymous messages, especially if it comes from like a place of like care and kindness and stuff like that. Now it goes both ways though. It goes both ways, right, Seinyang? Like, I mean, if there are some super egregious messages, right? Like if there is some like egregious stuff written, I may have fun with it. I'm just gonna like let you know, okay? Like, it's not, you know, I'm not against having fun, okay? Like, I just want you to know. Maybe that's not a personality trait of mine that shows up as much, but you know, if it's something that's like kind of like I might, I'll try not to, of course, you know. I'll try not to. I'll exercise my best judgment. Chances are I'll probably consult some very good friends of mine, you know, some close associates of mine, and see like you know, because they might have to hold me back and stuff, you know, chances are. But you know, oh, it's ambiguous. Oh, for good reason. I think some things should be left ambiguous. Marshmallows are kind of like in between, you know, because like on Twitter, it's like ego search on Twitter, right? Like egosa, it's kind of like it is kind of public. So anything I write is like kind of public, you know. So I understand if someone was like, I don't know if I should. I don't know, you know. And then Streamlabs is like paywalled. Streamlabs is like a little paywalled, you know. I think it's $1, but that is $1, right? So, you know, putting a price on opinion is kind of like but that's also not anonymous either. So Streamlabs is not anonymous. So you know, I don't think like generally Streamlabs is not supposed to be for like a thing of like, hey, you should do this, you should do that, you know, like it's not like a thing for that. I think, well, it's mostly, well, yeah, because like it's a tipping thing, right? It's like a hey, thank you so much. So I think like the perfect like in between is Marshmallow. That is Marshmallows. I think like I'm also learning more about like my own comfort zones and stuff, and like I'm like beginning to learn more about like, you know, what I'm not comfortable with and what I am comfortable with. And so like I know like one thing that's been like kind of on Seinyang's mind is like, oh yeah, like to what degree, you know, like to what degree is Seible okay with stuff? And I've always said like, I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm like pretty cool with anything. Like I'm pretty open to a lot of things, right? And that like ambiguity that ambiguity probably doesn't help, you know. So I have thought of this crazy idea. Are you ready? This month we are going to have a Seinyang training camp where I will train you in the ways. I'm kidding.